Michael usurpers. The Emerald Covenant supports the Paleodorian Covenant, which is the eternal promise given to angelic humanity that were originally seated upon Terra, that their spiritual family will not remain trapped in time, and eventually will ascend in order to be returned back to their original spiritual home in the God worlds. Unfortunately, the extremely advanced AI cube reversal clone technologies, and the WISA entities that are using them, enslave and manipulate the Anunnaki and fallen angelic lineages as strategic warfare tools designed to explicitly target humans for genetic and spiritual destruction. These groups have acted as solar dragon Michael usurpers, for the purpose of manipulating awakening humans, and routing them into false channelings, and artificial frequency initiations designed to distort the 6D indigo pattern and reject the authentic Mother Arc Blu-ray transmission. The Nephilim Anunnaki hybrids from the Orion group staged the Nephilim Wars in which they failed to conquer the planet, but they set themselves up as the imposter Archangel Michael Matrix in direct support of the Luciferian Covenant and One World Order agenda. This particular group has stolen the identity of Solar Dragon Christ Michael, while his dimensionalized consciousness form was asleep in Earth stasis. These are fallen Nephilim Luciferian entities that have been masquerading as Archangel Michael since the Luciferian rebellion. These same groups of Michael usurpers promote those of similar energetic affiliation in the Galactic Federation and Ashta Command that are popular in the New Age hijack. Sadly, the Archangel Michael Matrix is a mind control broadcast and biological weapon used to track and hunt spiritually awakening indigos, which is designed to transmit artificial frequencies that reverse the fire letters so that the Christos DNA template is distorted. The favorite groups for targeting are the Indigo Threes, because of the incarnation agreement to carry polarity integration for assisting in the rehabilitation of Nephilim consciousness. If the individual succumbs to the Nephilim shadow selves, the person can be easily groomed to be a sleeper or possessed by fallen entities that are running reversal frequencies under the Michael usurpers. Many of the Michael usurpers are AI hybridized with WISA clones, so when a channeler or person is calling upon receiving Archangel Michael blue flame frequency, they are actually being bonded to the shadow clones that were generated to invert the solar consciousness of the true and authentic Christ Michael that has been in stasis in the earth. Generally, the Archangel Michael teachings are connected to the Jehovian entities that infiltrated the New Age under the moniker of Galactic Federation and Ashta Command, and these imposters are fully supporting Thothian Leviathans and taking part in the galactic slave trade. The Leviathan race lines make up most of the incarnated Luciferian bloodlines in the power elite groups that have been given the blueprint for the Great Reset, or One World Order. With the return of Solar Christ Michael into our realm, this means the clones, demons, imposters and shadow creatures that pretended to be Archangel Michael will have their day of reckoning when they are forced to face the Holy Father. This event may generate confusion in the New Age circles from the spiritual betrayal timelines surfacing connected to Archangel Michael teachings, as it was in Egypt when Thoth set up the Michael usurpers and their AI networks of blue sword sorcery to hijack the 6D organic blue wave coding in the indigo lineages. Spiritual betrayal of blue flame Melchizedeks. Thoth incarnated as an Egyptian priest repeatedly during the time that mystery schools were flourishing in Egyptian culture during the Middle Kingdom. This was in order to maintain control over the Atlantean conspiracy held in place by the NAA since the Flood, and to be kept aware of the ongoing Guardian Alliance mission that was on the ground. Although he was the great Luciferian impostor, Thoth as a great Hermetic priest was passing off Emerald Order founder records and the law of one sacred sciences it contained as demonstrations of his own high initiation level, purporting to be a blue flame Melchizedek. At the height of his Hermes lifetime in Egypt about 1,000 years after the Sumerian Egypt invasion, he was accessing the 11th dimension at his embodiment level. As a result, it appeared to the other blue flame Melchizedeks and high priests in Egypt that he was truly bestowed with the authority as guardian Emerald Order regent to oversee and direct blue flame initiations in the pyramids and underground temples. Instead, Thoth was committing a grave deception to those that trusted him, as the Emerald Order representative to transmit blue flame frequency for the purpose of Christos spiritual initiation and Diamond Sun 12-strand DNA regenesis. The master plan was to infect and digress the highest of the Christos spiritual initiates that were keepers of the blue flame, and to track, target and infect those with authentic Diamond Sun templates still intact, with Metatronic reversal coding to ignite the base 10 artificial tree of life and to spawn demon seed and phantom matrices. The agenda was to hijack 6D organic blue wave coding in indigo lineages through Metatronic inverted spirals used to generate genetic bonds between our planet and the phantom matrix and Wisa Typhon tunnels. To lure blue flame Melchizedek lineages into these artificial blue flame sword initiations, they engineered an artificial version of Archangel Michael through Wisa AI Cube systems. Thus, a Nephilim hybrid uploaded into AI Cube networks in Wisa was brought here and used to masquerade as the impostor of the authentic solar dragon Christ Michael on our planet to serve the NAA. This impostor is known even today as the Archangel Michael Matrix in the New Age hijack, in which they implemented holographic inserts and a similar voice of God technology broadcast from out of the fallen parts of the Golden Eagle grid. The faux arc blue flame force in the artificial Archangel Michael transmission was intended to block organic 6D indigos and 13D mother arc frequencies from anchoring into the planet, via Metatronic coding used for splitting apart organic 6D and 7D frequency, which is also used as an anti-hierogamic and gender-splitting technology. Blue Sword Initiation. With the Blue Sword Initiation, the clone of our Diamond Sun consciousness was formed by AI Cube technology in the phantom areas being controlled by Wisa entities. The cloned consciousness is inverted into a shadow self that runs energetic reversals, and this shadow self clone is bonded into the light buddy in order to continue to feed the cloned shadow version running inversions or Antichrist consciousness. From the beginning of these blue sword initiations carried out by the Thothian high priests in Egypt, the results of fusing clone genetics bonded with shadow selves began the incarnation of the Thothian Leviathans, who are the Luciferian bloodlines of the Cabal families who are currently fighting to the death for maintaining their power and control on the earth. Michael Mary Turnstile. The extensive Wisa alien cube networks were the base foundation for embedding the Michael Mary Turnstile matrix into the ley lines, which were primarily responsible for splitting apart the 6D indigo and 7D violet layers designed for genetic splitting and gender reversal. Golden Eagle Grid. The Golden Eagle Grid was taken over and named the White Eagle and combined with the Jehovian grids. The blue sword is a structure in the hologram used to split apart and reverse both masculine, 6D, frequencies as well as feminine, 7D, violet ray frequencies at the 9D holographic blueprint level. They control the direction of these energies through the Iran gate at the 10D level on the Golden Eagle grid. Since these are masculine principles as well as the particle physics governing that space, it means it severely damages the function of the higher mental bodies of all human beings. This is the severe splitting of the higher monadic mental body called Metatronic reversal. Michael clones. Additional clarity has been given about Indigo 3 contracts in the Incarnation Agreement for the purpose of assisting in the clearing of the Nephilim DNA mutations, including Michael clones, shadow selves, alien machinery, 1111 distortions and the karmic residue caused by the Michael usurpers. We have discovered that the brave souls that chose the Indigo 3 contracts did so in order to help reclaim the earth for the true cosmic father representative during the end of the ascension cycle, solar Christ Michael from the Emerald Sun.